Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live. It's a little quiet right now, but I think that'll change. We have a full day today. We have this live at 1 p.m., and then at 2 p.m., my live is being taken over by the guy I'm going to call the scribe because I don't feel like saying his whole name. And then at 7 p.m., I'm going live again to talk about a different subject. So, yeah, it's going to be a full day. Today's topic is the European hare or the brown hare. Hello. And we'll be getting into that. We also have a couple of discussion points for afterwards because I know this is not going to take the full time. So, we're going to give it a few minutes. So carry me through. Yeah, that's what's happening. I'm thinking that the new story for the Boneyard Scribe is going to be another long one. Sorry, not sorry. Nope. You would be waiting a very long time if you were waiting for that one. So it's going to be fun today. Bottom line. I didn't get today's video posted till this morning. I am sorry about that, but it is up. It is on the coral reef, and it should be a good one. Hi, everybody. I am the Nature Guy X46. We are going to go ahead and get started because we are already 3 minutes in. Hi, Clips. I'm live. Hello. I love when I go to type and I hit the wrong key. What am I forgetting? Hi, Labba guy. Sorry. I'm good. I will be right with you guys in just a second. You can hardly see me. Okay. Let's get into live, because that's why we're here. Today we are talking about the European hare, or the brown hare. So if you're from Europe, you might have seen this animal, maybe, depending upon where you live. This is the largest, or one of the largest, hare species. They are native to Europe and parts of Asia. That should be parts of Asia. This animal can grow to 70 centimeters, or 2 feet in length. They can weigh up to 5 kilograms, or 11 pounds. The brown hare, or European hare, can live up to 4 years. This hare was actually introduced into the UK possibly during the Roman era or before. In any event, it is now naturalized. Thank you, Lab Bug Guy. I guess. Europe. The mainland. It is now naturalized. Naturalized means that it's an organism where let me restart. A naturalized organism is one that was brought into a new area and has become quite successful to the point that it is self-sustaining. Think of the pigeon, the European starling, dandelions. You get the idea. Outside of its natural range. So the European hare is nocturnal. They are quite common in grassland habitats and along woodland edges. They feed on vegetation, young bark, and bushes. They do not dig a burrow. Instead, they build a nest, sort of a depression in the ground. If threatened, this animal will take off in a zigzag pattern, and they can take off at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour. Carry me through. Did I answer your question? Because it is Europe that they came from. I have done some Asian animals. I do mostly, for this particular area, this particular subject, the exploring nature, I tend to do animals based on where people are from. So a lot of my subscribers are from the UK and from United States. That's why I'm doing these. But yeah, I do the others. In fact, Thursday I did Africa. That's right, on the other channel. Once a female mates, she will have 2 to 4 babies. And she can have up to 3 to 4 litters a year. Yeah, but that was on the other channel. But if I look, I gotta go down and see what I have. It varies. Subjects vary. You have to know where an animal lives. But like I said, the animals that I do, it does depend. The Learn the Cares are more open. The other channel is Wildlife Replica World. The Learn the Cares are more varied. But let's see. I am doing the Swan Goose, which is Asian, on the 28th of this month. And then I'm doing the Dow on the 11th of July. Indian Vultures on the 12th. Komodo Dragons in July. So, awesome, make me cool. Which one did you get? Anyway, back to the subject. I got sidetracked. Now, this animal is actually on the decline in its native land, or in Europe. Not necessarily in its native land, but in Europe. So that's sort of sad, I guess. Oh. Make me cool. If you can, take a picture of it and post it to the community page. I'd like to see it. When you get a moment. Not now, but when you get a moment. Sorry, guys. I want to post something. I really don't understand. There it goes. So, I sometimes forget to do this. This is the link to the other channel that I just mentioned. And we'll do the other one later. Female European hares have a way of dealing with males who might get a little bit too pushy. They will actually box them. Yeah, they do. These animals are larger than a rabbit. They tend to have longer legs and longer ears with black tips. They are threatened by hunting as well as by habitat loss. Their predators might include red foxes, large owls, wildcats, including the Eurasian lynx, stouts, wolves, and buzzards, maybe also eagles. Because I'm sure a golden eagle will not pass up the opportunity to eat them. And now it is announcement time, because we all love announcements, right? Yes, girl power. Yes, girl power. That's I guess a thing, right? I don't know, maybe. We have a lot of stuff going on, scattered throughout the year. I am announcing now that there's going to be a Q&A on the 17th. I will post it. I'm going to do all of the lives for the next couple weeks. So this is what we're looking at for upcoming lives. We have our exhibit focus tomorrow. We are doing Life on the Rocks and the Penguin Hood. Not sure which zoos those are at. We're going to do a Q&A on Tuesday. We have a zoo to do. We're going to do the St. Louis Zoo and another zoo. And then we're going to be talking about 2 snakes on Saturday. We're going to do the timber rattlesnake and the black-headed bushmaster. Woohoo! I love snakes. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish off the month with you. We are going to be doing an exploring nature, striped skunk and spotted skunk, habitat focus, Red Sea and the Dead Sea. The 28th, we are going to do another Learn to Care with the swan goose and the Orinoco goose. And then that'll take us into July. July 15th. July 15th. There is going to be a Zoom call. And it's to celebrate a really important global holiday. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet. But it will be a Zoom call. If you want to participate in that, you will have to somehow, oh, excuse me, I'm burping. Not burping, but hiccups. You will have to give me your email address in order to do that. And I don't know how many people I can have in that, so you will have to be a subscriber in order to participate in that. So those are upcoming lives. Thank you. So since we are done with the main part of the live, I have a couple things that I want to talk about. First off, I want to talk about, does anybody listen to some of the following to any of the following singers or groups? Anybody listen to Matteo Bocelli? Or am I the only one? Thinking probably I'm the only one. Maybe. What about Avicii? Now he's a little, I think he's a little bit older, or he passed. I don't know which. He's more of a DJ, I think. No, it's Matteo. I know what I said. Except I spelled it wrong. Got it. And Hosier? I love music. It's how I get through all of my boring behind the scenes YouTube stuff. Lots and lots and lots of music. Gotta have it. Also, in the news, in my area, not in my area, but in my country, Matteo is his son. I would that's his name. I would play some of the music, but I don't want to get any copyright. I don't want to have any copyright issues, so we're not going to do that. Can I sing? You don't want to hear that. I love to sing, and I love singing, but I'm not singing on live. Absolutely not. I would never do that. Because I like you guys, and I don't want to see you guys with ear bleeds. So, you know what? I'm actually cold. Nope. I don't listen to Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Most of my music is fairly modern. No, I'm not sad for me. That's my taste. I mean, I do like other stuff, but I usually don't listen to groups. I usually listen to songs from people that sing. It's okay. Oh, wow, that was bad. That's okay. Die with a smile. Who sings it? Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Is that who sings it? No, it's not. I don't listen to just pop. I listen to country. I listen to folk. I listen to a little bit of gospel. I will have to listen to that one, Clips. His dad is. Andre is. Mateo, not so much. Um, oh. Okay. Um, I have not listened to this one yet. So I don't know what it's about. Clips, I will take a look once live is done. But that's one of Mateo's songs. It's a link to one of Matteo Bocelli's songs. But you can listen to it once it's over. And since I'm doing that, I'm also going to post a link to, and I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm also going to put up, if I can get to it, a link to my other channel. Okay, I will give me half a second. Yeah. It's a song by Matteo Bocelli. Oh, excuse me. So the last link is for my newest channel, the Boneyard Scribe. If you like slightly spooky stories, told by a character, who's quite the character, you can check that out if you want. That's cool. What was I going to look up? Oh, yeah. What am I looking for? View my channel. Hopefully I can get to it. You know what? That is really weird. I cannot get into my community page on my Chromebook. That's weird. Make me cool. How much is your figure? Oh, there it is. Wow. But at the same time, I get it. Some of mine were 30. Easily. And now that some of them are not being made, they're probably more than that. Oh no. That's true. I mean, this particular guy is no longer made. So I'm sure you're probably going to be paying more for this guy because he's retired. Unless you're lucky. I still have not done. He's probably going to fall. Clips, you're in the Philippines? Or are you in Europe? I don't remember. I know I'm starting to build up a bit of a India. I just did, seems to me, on my I thought we did. Maybe it was the white-rumped vulture? Hi, I eat trolls. Just a PSA. Is that the right word? Public service announcement? Yeah. Just a public service announcement. At 2:00, I will be ending live, and a new live will pop up in its place. Also, I want to remind everybody that politics, unless there's a reason for it, like an environmental reason, does not belong in my channel. It's going to be on here. The other live is going to be here. But it's going to be for my my spooky channel. Yeah, so I'll repost the other two channels, I guess. And I'll make sure to... No, not you. Not you. I don't know, make me cool. I'm not a fan expert. No, it's not him. I just wanted to make sure that people understood that I just wanted to make sure people understood that politics stay outside my channel. What did I do? What did I just do? Oh, I just canceled my live on my Chromebook. The wildlife replica world puts a different spin on wildlife. A lot of what I do on that channel is reviews on the figures that I have, and then a lot of conservation, talking about endangered species. But I only go live on that channel once a week. And then we have a growing channel that could really use some love. Mr. Boneyard himself. This one is that is the Boneyard Scribe. Hopefully, yeah, okay. That is the Boneyard Scribe. What did I do? What did I say? Do I know any other languages? I know a wee little bit of Spanish, but not enough to be fluent. But I can read Spanish a little bit better than I can speak it. We are down to just 15 minutes. It's crazy. I guess, I guess I know a little bit of Greek and a little bit of Latin when it comes to animal scientific names, but not real good with it. So in the United States recently, there was a female black bear cub that was hit by a vehicle. She had 3 cubs. They were not full grown. They apparently were in the process of weaning themselves off of milk, or mother was weaning them off milk. We're talking about languages, and the state of Tennessee rescued the cubs and released them. Now, these cubs are not ready to be out on their own, but they went ahead and released them anyway. They're big enough to climb trees, which they would do to get away from predators. But mom is not there to teach them how to hunt. So that is a little bit bothersome. Hopefully they survive. If not, that'll be a thing. Also, my heart goes out to Brookfield Zoo and all the staff that works with the dolphins. They just had 5 days ago, they had a baby dolphin born at Brookfield Zoo. Unfortunately, my understanding is that baby has died. So my heart goes out to them for that. Oh, no. It's hard to tell. They might survive. It's possible, I guess. Gotta be positive. Try to be positive. It's slim, but they might. I would have held them a little bit longer. Fortunately, it's not my decision to make. Yeah, I don't have any other information on the dolphin to know what happened, but it did. We are down to 10 minutes. And then I gotta try doing a voice, and I don't know if I can do it. The next live is going to be not my live, but my live. It'll be on this channel. It'll be at 2 o'clock, and it's going to be hosted by none other than the Boneyard Scribe. Hindi. I think that's the language, right? Hindi? I have no idea. I think that's the only one that I'm aware of. I have no idea. I wasn't sure, Clips. Is it? I want to make sure I spell it right before I got it wrong. I knew I would. Is that it? Hello, Black Gang. How are you, Black Gang? Woohoo! Carry me through. Got it. Yes. Awesome, awesome. Glad to hear. I am only going to be on for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to end live. And then at 2 p.m., I am going to be back online, but it's not going to be me. It's going to be my character who hosts the Boneyard Scribe channel. And he'll be taking over. Uh-oh, what did he send? 2 p.m. So right after this live. What's up, Black Gang? Cool. Cool, Black Gang. I don't know why. We have a minute and then we're going to go. You are more than welcome to come back at 2 o'clock if you want. Thank you, Black Gang. I will be back at 2 p.m. For my on this channel. I will be live at 2. I gotta go, guys, but be back in about a few minutes anyway. Bye. Bye-bye, guys.